the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Seattle. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
They send a tight end in motion. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
19, target.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Rocco 80.
Third down, here's Shuck. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger, a punt for the Saints. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Kill.
Prescott on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 46.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Williams. good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
It is 7, Saints nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shaw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, shot. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
So once again, Kai Kroger out for the punt. Has it at the 37. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They go with Williams on the counter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah! Here we go! 40! 26!
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. Finally Barely caught, and he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
There we go. Boy, hey. There we go. Kill.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Boy, hey. There we go. 47.
Williams does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. Boy, hey.
Go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Williams. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Boy, I'm from, you like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't showed it what they call it. She said the boom pattern, straight from Bankhead.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, here we go. Boy, hey.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 13-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
19 Tiger, go!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Chuck now from the gun. Buying some time right. Now he's going deep across the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go. Grab ball 80. 18, pioneer.
To throw again here, it's Chuck. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Go to 54, wide in. 26.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Justin Reed has the INT. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Why you all in my way? They get up all in my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma get up on anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. He's got the squiver. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Well, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. Dump off pass to Williams. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Yeah, here we go, 46, wide in. 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Justin Reed with the tackle.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! There we go! Boy, what's the view? 26.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah! There we go! 5-8. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Dak off the play fake. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 5-8. 26.
From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Saints nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. Off the play action. Chuck. Right downfield to Olave. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Headed out right. They have to wait for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Trying for it with Shuck. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted! And the Cowboys have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Checking this one down. It's Blue. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
On second down, a run with Williams. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
A gain of a yard brings us 3rd and 3.
Five men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Another run for Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Yeah. There we go. Kill.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Yeah.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look at the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest.
And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
We're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That that one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Ready to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
Shot sack. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. The Saints calling for a timeout to their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Point after from Smith is good. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 7.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line in. Kill!
Give to Williams from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
We're going to 54. Line in.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Yeah! Here we go, boy!
On third down, here's Williams. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. And dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I'm going to pass it here. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Here we go. Boy,
Back to the air, Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the fourth. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.